My name is Cliff MacMillan. I've worked at Chat for almost 4 years now. I do acquisitions and I produce most of the Scream Factory titles that come out.
And I'm Jeff Nelson. I've been here almost 4 years myself. I am the marketing director of the Scream Factory titles and worked on some other Shout stuff as well. The Scream Factory line is, for the most part, 90% retro titles, and people want to remember and own and cherish and hold that kind of stuff. At least we do.
The Burning.
Physical media isn't what it was a few years ago, and every year it declines a little bit, but you know, people that love this genre, whether it's horror or sci-fi, they're collectors. I was a real big fan of the Mondo posters that Alamo Drafthouse would do or commission. And it was really that really made me think I'd love to have a classy looking piece of artwork like that on the front cover of our titles. I think in most cases we've done that. I think we've created a really nice piece of artwork for the cover.
We will deem which titles are collector's editions. Those are the ones that get the newly drawn art and the slip covers and stuff like that. People ask us what deems that. It's like, well, we're fans. We know which has a bigger fan base. We also take into account of what kind of extras, healthy extras, we could probably get on a collector's edition.
The upcoming that I'm most excited about is the Amityville Horror Collection, or Trilogy. It was just about the most painstaking process trying to transfer that movie into 3D. It's an 80s film and it was done on a very cheap budget, but I'm still excited that of the 80s horror films, will be the first one to put out a 3D. And then the Vincent Price collection is going to be very cool. You know, in the beginning I thought, well, you know, what are we going to be able to do on this? Most of the people aren't around anymore, but I think we've come up with some really great extras.
Well, a lot of fans already know that The Fog is my all-time favorite film. That is coming out in July. It is stacked with great extras. The Jamie Lee Curtis interview is amazing. The transfer of the film by Dean Cundy, supervised by Dean Cundy, you were in the house doing that, looks amazing. Again, I've seen this movie hundreds of times, and to have it come out in a stacked package like this that I was involved in and I'm a part of is just sort of amazing. So I'm very thrilled about that one. Cliff, myself, and some other people associated with Scream are going to be at Comic-Con next month in July 19th, where we are planning to have a panel, planning to have some special talent to show up. But we have announcements of new titles, even more. For 2014, there will be a couple of surprise announcements that will come out for this year.